So this video won't be edited for good reason, because none of my laptops have Adobe Premiere and I need to install it. And also I was going to film this on my laptop, but the camera's really bad, so I'm just going to use my phone and upload this from my phone. So TikTok is gone. David Lynch passed away a couple days ago. I'm a big fan of David Lynch. I don't know if you see the shirt in the shot, of course. The funeral, it faded, like, while I cleaned it, and it faded, of course, but this is like one of my favorite scenes in the show. So I really love David Lynch, and I didn't watch all of his movies, and honestly, I'm gonna be real, honestly, I didn't get all of his movies. Blue Velvet, I had my own interpretation of. Blue Velvet was a favorite of mine. But I'm honest, I really don't care about, like, I like celebrities, but I don't really give it, I don't really care. But his death really upset me, honestly. I really love David Lynch, and I just feel like he's, especially during the pandemic when he did like the YouTube videos where he did like weather reports, that was really cute. So since TikTok is gone, I thought I'd do my haul here because I can't do it on TikTok. So today I went out before I came home, because I'm going to be staying at home for the next 2 weeks. And I thought, since I'm going to be on my own, why not vlog and do stuff and, I don't know, try not to cry. Per my last video, I've been trying to move through the negative emotions of, giving up on, just giving up on romance, just accepting, hey, like, it probably won't happen for you. And because I realized, I'm probably suppressing it. Like, I'm probably like, oh, like, I shouldn't feel bad. Like, I should just get over it. So I've been working through it, and of course I've been crying. Not really bad bitch of me, but I don't know. So I went, shopping, of course. And I got this tomato hand serum. Now, I have a lot of hand lotions. I really don't need another one. But this serum smelled so good. It smelled just like my Malin and Getz tomato candle. And that candle is expensive, bro. So I got this. I was like, tomato, bitch. I also got something I probably shouldn't have gotten. The Hobonichi Weeks. I know, we're literally a couple weeks into January. I'm going to get a clear cover for it. I don't know why. I was just compelled to get this. Whatever. I went to a stationery store. So I got like all these stickers. These are like little like Japanese stickers. These are so cute. And they're reusable. Like, look at this. This is adorable. I just love stickers. I love stickers so much. Boom. Boom. This is food. Yeah, this is food. And then I didn't buy these today. These were a couple days ago. I went to Barnes & Noble, as one does, and spent money on books, as I do. And I do hope to read them. I am reading a new book, which I will also share. So I bought Grotesque by Natsuo Kirino. I read her book Out. That was the first book I read of hers. I don't think I did a review on it here. I think I read it before I started my whole YouTube channel. And I did a review on it before, because there was a time where I wiped my TikTok videos and I restarted. So I'm a big fan of her writing from that book, and I am looking forward to reading this, which is why I bought it. The next book, 2 books, or at least the one book I bought, was a recommendation from TikTok, which is now dead. And it's called My Death, and it's about this woman who's a widow, a writer adrift. She lost her husband, but her muse seemed to have deserted her altogether. Her agent summons her to Edinburgh to discuss her next book. What will she tell him? At once the answer comes to her. She will write the biography of Helen Ralston, best known, if at all, the subject of W.E. Logan's much-produced painting, Cirque, and the inspiration for his classic children's book, Hermine in Cloudland. But Ralston was a novelist and artist in her own right, though her writing is no longer in print. In her most radical painting, My Death, deemed too unsettling, malevolent, even to be shown in public. Over the weeks that follow, Ralston proves an astonishingly cooperative subject, even as her biographer uncovers eerie resonances between the older woman's history and her own. Whose life is she writing, really? So this was a recommendation on TikTok. Again, a lot of great intellectuals were on TikTok, and then there were people who ate Tide Pods. So we got the best of both worlds that we lost, honestly. This one I picked up on my own volition because this edition of books are very interesting. It's called Women Running in the Mountains by Yuko Tsushima. I don't know if you see this. I'm hoping the camera is picking all this up. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I'm still going to post this anyways because I'm lazy. Alone at dawn in the heat of midsummer, a young woman named Taikiko Odaka, I'm sorry, my American accent, departs on foot for the hospital to give birth to a baby boy. Her pregnancy, the result of a brief affair with a married man, is a source of sorrow and shame to her abusive parents. For Taikiko, however, it is a cause for reverie. Her baby, she imagines, will be hers and hers alone, a challenge that she also hopes will free her. Takiko's first year as a mother is filled with the intense bodily pleasures and pains that come from caring for a newborn. At first, she seeks refuge in the company of other women in the hospital, in her son's nursery. But as the baby grows, her life becomes less circumscribed as she explores Tokyo, then ventures beyond the city into the countryside, towards a mountain that captures her imagination and desire for a wilder freedom. Honestly, as somebody who's kind of going through it, I know I probably shouldn't be reading this stuff. But it sounded interesting. This is not really something, like, this is a magazine I'm subscribed to, but I wanted to share. So this is called The Notebook. It's a magazine by Movie. I know the cover is, like, literally into it. But the graphic design for this magazine is incredible. Like, it's a film magazine. Like, look at this. Like, I'm sorry. And, like, every you get, like, 2 magazines per year. And every magazine comes with a little gift. I think one magazine came with, like, a little 75 RPM record. This one came with stickers. Another one came with, like, a makeshift, like cardboard thing to make, like, a little movie theater with your phone or something. It's just cool. It's cool stuff. It's cool stuff. And today, of course, I bought some more books. Do I need to be buying books? No. So I bought Martyr because I've heard this has been recommended a lot on TikTok. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. Let me just read the synopsis. Cyrus Shams is a young man grappling with the inheritance of violence and loss. His mother's plane was shot down over the skies of the Persian Gulf in a senseless accident, and his father's life in America was circumscribed by his work killing chickens at a factory farm in the Midwest. Cyrus is a drunk, an addict, and a poet whose obsession with martyrs lead him to examine the mysteries of his past. Toward an uncle who rode through the Iranian battlefields dressed as the angel of death, to inspire and comfort the dying, and towards his mother through a painting discovered in Brooklyn Art Gallery that suggests she may not been who or what she's seen. Martyr is a paean, I don't know how to pronounce that, to how we spend our lives seeking meaning in faith, art, ourselves, and others. I've had it recommend. Honestly, I also bought it because they said they were going to give me a free tote bag. I didn't get any free tote bag, so I guess they ran out. But I did buy it because I didn't buy it only for the free tote bag. Paris Review. I've been starting to buy, like, magazines, like, of course, Notebook, but I always buy Kinfolk, which is kind of like a little artsy, like, magazine, and I also buy the Paris Review. I've only read a little bit, honestly. Again, I need to be better at reading. I'm trying, but I just kind of want to get more exposure to, like, art and, like, the current going on, whatever, and, you know, whatever. I've been looking for the Paris Review Winter 2024 for ages now. I haven't not seen it, so I finally saw it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. So that's my little haul. The Burke book I'm currently reading now is Beware of Pity. I'm pretty sure I went over this in another video of mine where I talked about moving and stuff, or another book review. I don't know. This has been raved about. There's another creator who I think she made her following on YouTube. I believe she lives, I don't know if she's American, or if she's, like, Korean, but she lives in Korea. I think her name is Melissa, if that's how it's pronounced. And she always has, like, great book recommendations, you know, and I came across her on TikTok, and this is a book that is her favorite, so, which is why I started reading it, because I wanted to see, you know, because I've seen people talk about it as well. So that's also another book. But yeah, that's my little haul, and I just took a shower and I got home, and I'll be spending the next 2 weeks looking over my parents' house. So I hope to start kind of doing like little vlogs and stuff, you know, and share my little chickens, because we have chickens here. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm working, as for the emotions, I'm working through it, you know. I just want to get to a point where it's not about being, here's the thing. I don't want to be jaded about romance. I think having a negative view on anything, it's kind of, it gets to a point where you're sabotaging yourself. That is not where I want to be. Where I really want to be in terms of giving up on love is not caring about it. You know what I mean? And not making it the sole focus of my life. And I think, and that's because it has worried me a lot. And, you know, this is why I don't talk to people about it, because a lot of times when you talk about this sort of stuff, people are like, oh, you're desperate. Oh, you're, you know, you're this, X, Y, and Z. And they're not very understanding about it. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm trying to hate on anybody by saying that, but it's just like a lot of people aren't very understanding. And that's the unfortunate part of the world. So sometimes, you know, it takes some self-reflection, but also self-reflecting all the time can kind of be very draining. So it's more so, I guess, you know, I don't know. These videos help in, you know, temporary self-reflection, I guess. But yeah, it's so like if I seem jaded by it, like I'm definitely jaded right now. I'm like, you know, I see the hearts, I see the Valentine's Day. I'm like, I want to kick them, I want to burn them. I don't like seeing that. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But do I want to be like this forever? Of course not. No. I love seeing people get engaged. I like seeing people in love. You know, I think it's cute, you know, even if it's something I can't have. I think it's great people are in love. The reason why I want to give it up is because I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to connect my self-worth to it anymore. I don't want to be having sleepless nights thinking, why am I not enough? I know I'm enough. I know that. I don't want to think that anymore. You know, I don't want to think negative thoughts anymore. And of course, that is not a one and done sort of thing. It requires a lot of self-reflection and diving deep into why, you know, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, I digress. That's my little haul. I'll be back with more annoying videos because my love and savior TikTok is gone. I don't care. I'm actually upset about it. I'm upset. I don't care. I'm upset about David Lynch's death too. I don't care. I'm upset about both things. Okay. Well, anyways, this is not gonna be edited because, yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching.